Hi, today I'm sharing a very easy makeup look for when we have to wear a mask. I'm afraid these things are going to be a part of our life for a while. So I thought I would do a really easy makeup look today, show you what I've been doing and where I'm concentrating on my eyes and really making my eyes pop. So if that's something that you're interested in seeing, let's get into it. And as always, all products used will be listed below in the description box. And I'm just starting out with 2 pumps of my favorite face primer. And it's the Hourglass Veil. Isn't it crazy, like we are now in the mid of September? It's unreal how quickly this year has been going by, even though, you know, we can't do anything. And now that the kids are back in school, I'm a bit afraid that we might end up in lockdown again because our numbers are slowly climbing here in Ontario. Thankfully not where I live, but in some of the bigger city centers like Toronto and Ottawa, and I know out west, the numbers keep climbing. It's scary. So I'm going to do 1 pump of the It Cosmetics CC cream. And I'm just gonna dab it all over. And I've moistened my beauty blender and I'm just gently working it in to my skin. So I'm trying to get back on track with my videos now that fall is here and it's not so darn hot and humid out. It was a terribly hot summer here and very, very dry. And we went from the extremes because now we have a frost warning out for tonight. But that's how it goes in Canada. We don't have 4 seasons anymore. It's either winter or summer, it seems. So I think 1 pump is sufficient because nobody's gonna see from here down. And I'm happy with the coverage that gave me in 1 pump. And if you haven't watched my video on applying It CC cream with a beauty blender, I will link it below. And I'll put a card up there. I used to struggle putting this on with my fingers and with a brush, and I played around with it, and I find for me the best way to apply it where it doesn't look heavy or cakey and it feels like my skin is with my beauty blender. So go check out that video. And then I'm going to put a little bit of concealer on, and the concealer I have been loving is by Hourglass. I just love this concealer. I love everything Hourglass. It just works so well with my skin. And just put a few dabs there under the eye. And I'm just taking the tip of the same beauty blender and just gently working it in. And then I'm going up above on my eyelid and using that as my primer. I don't know if you can see that, but it blends so beautifully and it looks great. It does a great job of concealing my dark circles under my eyes. So the goal today is to film 4 videos. And then I can work on them in the coming weeks and edit them at my leisure. Wow, that's really nice. I really like how that looks. And then to set everything, I'm using another Hourglass product, and it is their, I think it's Mineral Veil Powder. I can never remember the exact name. And my favorite powder brush is by It. It's their ball wand brush, and I just put a little bit in the top of the container. A little bit goes a long way. And then I just dab it on. I go over my eyes with it too, just to set that concealer. And that is it for the face. I'm not bothering with blush, highlighter, bronzer, doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna see it. I'm concentrating on up here. And because I'm doing 4 videos, I have to remember to stop at my brows because I'm going to be doing a video on the brand new IT Cosmetics Brow Power Filler. I just received this in the mail yesterday and I'm anxious to try it. So, just doing a very simple eye look. And I'm using the Too Faced Natural Matte palette. I don't think I've ever used this palette. I've had it in my collection and it's really pretty. So what I'm going to use is, this is flat brush, and I'm gonna go in with that shade there. It's called Nude Goals. And I'm just gonna pack it all over the eyelid. This palette seems to have a scent to it, like it's not obnoxious or anything, but there's definitely a scent. Lots of pigment in this light shade, I like it. And then I'm just gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna go just up here under the eyebrow. For in the crease, I'm gonna use cleavage. Have it on my brush, and what I do is I just like to do a windshield wiper motion back and forth all the way from side to side of the eye. I'm actually in the socket of the eye. And you can just see how that adds a little bit of dimension. And I think I want to make it a little more colorful because I really want my eyes to pop while wearing this mask as I, fly around Walmart. You never know who you're gonna run into. Do this eye. And again. So now I'm going to take the same brush that I used to put the white color on, and I'm gonna go into the darkest shade here called Risky Biz. And I'm going to just gently put a little bit on, and I'm just gonna put it like in the outer corner, try and make a V. And hopefully you can see that. Don't worry if you make a mess because we're gonna go in and we're going to blend it. And I want it a little darker, so add some more. Going in with that other brush. I'm only using 2 brushes today, and basically I'm just swirling it around, going upwards. I just want to blend everything together. Then we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna do the opposite side. I've been going through my stash and clearing stuff out. And I can't find my Charlotte Tilbury smudge brush. I don't know for the life of me where it is. I hope I didn't throw it out because that's my favorite brush. Do a little more blending on this side. I'm gonna be trying a new mascara today. It's by Wonder Beauty. They sent it to me to try. I'm so thankful because, well, now that my channel's growing, I'm now getting companies contacted me asking if it's okay if they send me products to try, and if it's something that I use or something that is of interest to me, I say yes. But as always, like I tell them, I'm giving my honest opinion because it's my name on, it's my channel. I talk about what I want to talk about. Nobody's going to tell me what to say or do. So that is that. And then I'm going to still go with that flat brush, and I'm going to go back into Risky Biz because like I said, I don't know where my smudger brush is, and I'm going to go underneath the lower lash line. And I'm going to try and be careful because this brush is a little bit bigger than what I'm normally used to. And then I'm just going to take that damp beauty blender and just clean up a little bit. And as you can see the difference in how the eye pops just by putting that the darker shade underneath. So I think that's going to look really nice while wearing my lovely blue mask. So I'm going to go back in and do this eye. And if you make a mistake, it's not a big deal. I mean, you can always clean it up. It's, like I said, it's not a big deal. And I'm gonna take the beauty blender and just try and clean up all the lines. I really like that palette. If you want to see more looks with that, let me know in the comments and I'd be happy to do some more looks. And did I forget my... No, here it is. I'm using my Lancome eyeliner today. I wanted to use my It Cosmetics one, but it's all dried up, so I think I'm going to have to throw it out. And whenever I wear eyeliner, because I have blue eyes, I stay away from black. I just find it's a bit too harsh for me. So I like to go with either a navy or a brown. They both complement my blue eyes very nicely. So I'm gonna do this on my waterline, my upper waterline. What that is, it's where your lashes are. It's that's the waterline. Because I don't have a lot of eyelid space because I have hooded eyes, if I put my eyeliner here, which I sometimes do, it just takes up a little bit too much space on the eyelid. So that's why I like to do the waterline, but I still have great difficulty doing it. Because I don't know, it just kind of creeps me out doing it. So I'm always afraid I'm gonna pop my contact lens out. So I'm not gonna talk while I do this, but I just make little gentle strokes. I haven't mastered, you know, doing it all in one sweep or anything. Well, I just flipped over to my big magnification mirror, and that really looks nice on my skin, that It Cosmetics CC cream. It really pairs well with the Hourglass powder. Okay, so don't poke yourself in the eye like I do. So I'm just gonna kind of tug on my corner of my eye, and I have to keep my eye closed, otherwise I feel like my contact's gonna pop out. But I'll show you when I'm done. And I just basically go back and forth. I know the eye doctor recommends never doing this because you run, whoops, oh crap. The eye doctors don't recommend doing this because you do run the risk of getting an infection in your eye, and that is really gross because I can see where I got some on my contact. I'm gonna have to go clean that up. We'll do this eye. So there, the eyes have it. The last thing I'm going to do is put on my mascara, and today I'm using Wander Beauty, what's it called? Volume and Curl Mascara. I really like how it comes packaged. It's kind of cute. This is the very first time I've ever used this. So we're gonna find out what it's like together. Nice brush. It doesn't appear too big. You know, I don't like big brushes. And wow, it goes on really lovely. Got a little bit on my upper lid, but that's okay because we're just gonna clean it up after with some micellar water. Wow, that's really nice. You can really see the difference between the two eyes. I really like this mascara. It's really nice. Goes on lovely. And my lashes are very, very, very sparse and short, and I didn't curl them. You saw me do it, and I find that it really extends the lashes and it really gives them a nice curl. That's what it looks like from the side. So we'll put another coat on. So now, because I'm gonna be wearing a mask, I still wear my lip gloss. You know, even though nobody can see it, I know it's there. And because I pull my mask away from my mouth, I have area between my mouth and it touching the mask is what I'm trying to say. I still like to put something on my lips, and today I'm just putting one of those Dior lip balms on. And then I'm going to set it with the all-nighter setting spray, because don't forget, I gotta go film that other video, then come back and show you my brows. So I'll be right back and you'll see my brows. Okay, so I'm back. Look at my brows. Tell me what you think. You'll have to go check out that video. What I used today was a new to me product. It's the Cosmetics Brow Power Filler. I just recorded a video on that and telling you a little bit about the product and giving you first impressions and how it applied. I will give you a heads up. I find the color is a bit dark, so I'm debating. This is actually the lightest. Well, they have 4 colors. I picked Universal Taupe. I may order the Universal Blonde. I find it a little bit dark for me, but I'm just not used to seeing eyebrows, I guess, because most days I just go around the way my eyebrows are, which is very fair and very sparse. So I wanted to share that with you, and I will link that video in a card whenever it goes live. So let's put on the mask, because the whole point of this video was to do easy makeup for when we have to wear a mask. And such a lovely look. I always pinch it there because you want a good seal. And I just pull it out a bit from my mouth. See, there's a little thing here, and that way I can get away with wearing my lip gloss. I'm not bothering with earrings because who cares? Like, nobody's gonna see them. And yeah. So, what do you think of my easy makeup for when we have to wear a mask? I think that my eyes definitely pop, and the eyebrows certainly help to make them pop, but I think the blue really comes out in my eyes, and it was a really quick look, as you saw, something that can be accomplished, you know, in 5-10 minutes. And I have to tell you that I was always on the fence with the It CC cream, because anytime before I had tried it, I never really liked how it applied, because I was always using my fingers, and I would usually use 2 pumps, but honestly, I like how I put it on with the damp beauty blender, and one pump is sufficient. As you can see, if you're going for more full coverage, you might want the 2 pumps, but I just find that it really shears it out. It makes my skin even, and yeah, I really like it, how I do it with the beauty blender. So if you haven't watched that video, go check it out. And I'm going to go change and film 2 more videos. So if you haven't subscribed, I hope that you will click that subscribe button before you leave. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. And most importantly, I hope that you have a wonderful day. Stay healthy and safe, and I will see you soon. Bye.